Hello and welcome to the Night Shift. I'm your host, Han Solo. It's 1 week away from Valentine's Day, so John is here to show you how to impress your date on John's cooking show.
Okay, so what are some things that you don't like to eat?
Anything with nuts in them.
Welcome back to another episode of John's Cooking.
So what John doesn't know is we'll bring someone in to judge his food today, and the person is his co-host Andrea. Slay!
Today we're making some chocolate fudge for all you out there who have no idea what to do for your significant other or potential significant other. Chocolate fudge is made of 3 key ingredients: chocolate, butter, and cream. So we'll first start off by improving the cream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to infuse the cream with some coffee powder. So this is about 200 milliliters. It's okay, some of it will boil off. Now you got to make sure that it doesn't heat up too much until it starts to curdle. I will now add a little bit of coffee powder to enhance the flavor of the chocolate. Okay, we're going to set the coffee infused cream one side for now. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to prepare the chocolate and the butter. So I'm going to just unwrap these 4 bars of chocolate.
Andrea, do you know what he's cooking today?
No idea.
What are your expectations for today's food?
I expect it to be healthy and yummy. Got entree, appetizer, entree, then dessert. Yeah.
It's a very high expectation from John, yeah?
I probably should have done to cook more.
So now we will chop the chocolate to smaller chunks so they will melt faster.
For this Valentine's Day episode, we have some questions for you.
I see.
What is your ideal date?
Bring them to a cafe. Bookstore. Definitely bookstore. I feel like it's a pretty easy place to bring them to. Also, you can see if they decide to buy a book, that's great. But if they don't, you can look at what they browsed at and then keep it in mind for a future birthday present. Or you could bring them to, do a picnic kind of thing, I guess.
Meanwhile,
Aside from the cooking, we want to ask more about you. What would you say would be your ideal date for Valentine's Day?
I think for Valentine's Day, I would appreciate if we did an activity together, like ice skating or just chill at home.
Okay, so now we have the chocolate all cut up into small little chunks so it will melt faster. Now it's time for the butter. Let's put this aside. You're gonna now caramelize some sugar. So pour about 50 grams of sugar. Now we just wait for the caramel to slowly melt. You want to make sure that you keep it at a low heat because you do not want the sugar to burn.
Since we're cooking to impress, as they say, what do you think are some of the key things to consider?
I don't think it has to be perfect by any stretch of the means, It's like, just make sure it comes from the heart and try your best. I'm sure whoever it is will appreciate it as long as they can tell that you tried really hard.
flashback.
What would be your grading criteria?
Oh, I think aesthetics matter a lot. So how it looks will be a crucial factor, and how it tastes.
What advice would you give your single body partner?
You can look me in the eye when you say that.
I would say not to rush into anything. Yeah, I think being in a relationship is about complementing each other, not about completing each other. Work on yourself first. Super safe and generic stuff that you've probably heard already. But usually because it's true. So once all of it is liquidy, which is fantastic. So this is more or less caramelized. We're gonna shock it with the infused cream that we had just now. And then once that happens, we gotta quickly stir it so that the cream will infuse into the sugar. Now once that's all completely totally infused and there aren't chunks of caramel sitting at the bottom of the pot, we will add it into our mixture. Make sure to give it a good stir. Make sure the butter and the chocolate is melted. I got this from Daiso for $2.18. It's really nice, right? So we're gonna have to let the chocolate set and cool. So what I did was that I took the time to use some baking paper to cut out a nice little box and put it inside so that when I take it out and I cut it, It'll be around the same size as the little containers there. Now I'm just gonna put this in the fridge/freezer, and then in about 2 hours you'll have nice fudge chocolate for your significant other.
6.5 hours later.
And now that it's frozen solid, I'm gonna just take it out. Now we have this block of fudge. I'm gonna just cut like 4 little squares out of it, and then it's gonna get a little messy. So I recommend that you turn off any fans or anything. I'm just gonna sprinkle cocoa powder all over it. Don't be afraid to add more cocoa powder to make sure that there's an even coat of cocoa powder along all the sides of the chocolate. You also gotta try and do this quick before the heat from your hand melts the chocolate. And now you have enough left over for 2 boxes, I guess. Or you could give it to 2 other people. You can give chocolate to your friends too, I think. Right, Daniel? Here we have homemade chocolate fudge. Thank you for staying tuned to another episode of John's Cooking. Happy Valentine's Day.
One more thing. We have a bit of a surprise for you today. We brought in someone to judge your cooking for today. Yeah, we.
Okay.
So I hope you're ready to get your food judged.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Surprise!
Wait. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm so confused.
Welcome to another episode of Late Vibes.
Here you go.
What's this?
This is chocolate fudge. Okay, so we have chocolate fudge with coffee infused cream and Japanese chocolate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really soft. Wait, so you made this yourself?
Yes.
Mm.
So how do you find it?
I think it's nice. It's soft, it's chocolatey. It's more dark, fudgy chocolate, more bitter than sweet. In Japanese chocolate, right, they will make the bar, then they will decorate the bar of chocolate. Then they will wrap. I think aesthetics matter a lot. So, well, okay, this is good, this is good. Yeah.
If you were given this by your significant other, would you like it?
If they made it themselves, then yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of John's Cooking. Happy Valentine's Day.
Jiarong, what are you doing?
Stirring.